All right, I'm gonna break this one down. This one's gonna be about Orlando Anderson, man. I'm gonna break this down about Orlando Anderson so you youngins that want to get into gang banging, want to get into the criminal world and things like that, understand what this entail and get into the mind of what it is to be on the street. All right, so sit back and listen to the tale, man. All right. All right, Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm going to tell you about Orlando Anderson. I'm going to break it down so y'all really understand how this go. I know a lot of Tupac fans, is not feeling them things like that, but what you have to understand that on the street, there's rules. There's morals, there's principles, and there's codes that we go by. This young man went by the code. He came up in California during a time when they had morals and codes, and it wasn't like it is now, so y'all understand what I'm saying. But now, he was allegedly, the one that killed Tupac Shakur. All right? Now, he stated, so you understand, he stated out his own mouth on an interview that Tupac was like the Marvin Gaye of the rap to him. That Tupac was like the Marvin Gaye of rap to him. You know what I mean? He loved Tupac music, played Tupac music, but at the same time, he's on the street. So no matter how much I love you, how much I love your music, if I feel you violate, this is what it is. I'm just tapping into the mind of the street so you understand how it is on the street. I'm not connected with that no more. I'm not trying to promote that. I'm not trying to push you to that. I just want you to understand what it is. A lot of things that I say right here on my channel, because this is what? A gangster channel. You know what I mean? Y'all might not like, but it's not for you to like. It's for me to give you the real. You might not like me, but do I give a crap? Gunshots to those that don't like me. All right? Now, it was allegedly stated that after Tupac Shakur got killed, that Orlando, Keefe, and, a few of their comrades went back to the hotel. They smoked and they drank and they laughed and they finished partying and had a good time. Now, the reason for that is because they looked at it like mission accomplished. So, just to be a fly on the wall, because, I done been in those situations where, me and my crew feel like mission accomplished, whether we're selling drugs, got into a beef, handled a beef, whatever it is, and we celebrate what other people might be mourning, so you could understand. So you remember, it's yin and yang. It's two sides to it, The family of the victim mourns and the family of the victor celebrate. So this is what you youngins want. This is what I'm going to give you. But I'm letting you know it's not worth it. Don't get involved in the street. None of that. Not promoting that. Now, the next day after Tupac's joint, they went and picked up the car, the Cadillac, and, the pistol were already gone and they driving back, to Compton. On their way back to Compton, young Orlando said to his OG, Keefe D, his uncle, his family member, his comrade that he looked up to, he said, while heading back, so you understand, don't tell anyone what happened, not even your mama. And these are the words I want you to remember. Out of his own mouth, he allegedly said, don't tell anyone what happened, not even your mama. You understand? Because we fire gunshots, we keep our mama and our women and our children out of our business. And that's why I love, my wife like I do. Because she never told my children while I was in prison or while I was on the street, who I was on the other side of the water in New York City. I had them safely tucked away in New Jersey. They was cool, she was cool, and we both felt they didn't need to know what I did to survive, what I chose to do by my choice to survive, but I'm honoring the rules and principles of the game. But this have nothing to do with them. I don't want them to know nothing about this. Just like Orlando Anderson, once he had his daughters, he fell back, didn't want them involved in nothing that he was doing or knowing nothing he's doing so that they would be safe from harm's way. So he told Keefe D, don't tell anyone what happened, not even your mama. Don't say a mother effing word to no one. And Keefe agreed. This was him and his soldier. This was him and his little future OG. He agreed not to tell anyone. But then he runs around on social media and he just, and he's all over the place. You know what I mean? Come on, dog, you know? Now, y'all sit there and you say, oh, it's not telling if you tell on the dead. When the man was alive, he said, don't tell anyone. My brother's dead, got 2 to the head. I would never help the administration solve my brother's murder. I would never. I would go to the grave like T.K. Kirkland said on the Vlad interview. Us old timers, certain things we take to the grave with us. I did a video about him yesterday. It wasn't to disrespect him. I just want y'all to know what the codes and rules and principles of this game entail so that you youngins don't make the same choices that we made. So pay attention. So after Pac's murder, 3 people got murdered in California, and this happened all the way in Vegas. There was 11 shootings. Because if one of your soldiers fall, you, as they say in the Chinese movies that I grew up on, you avenge your comrade's death. You avenge your family member's death. You avenge your soldier's death. And that's the way it is. And that's why I'm telling y'all, don't get involved in the street. I don't need you avenging anybody. I need y'all going to school, getting an education, and working yourself into the workforce. But if you choose to go there, this man on the screen right here, this young man that lost his life at a young age because he was a soldier in the battlefield of the gang banging in Compton, California. He lived and died by the sword of the pistol. And he went out as an OG. He went out how? 9 times out of 10, you're going to go out. And the other one, you wind up in prison. You know? But you don't tell anyone. And that's what he told them. You understand? So now, allegedly, Keefe and his men, you know what I mean? After this happened, after Tupac's murder, allegedly Keefe and his men, they went to Suge's studio. One of them was even dressed up like a UPS worker, went there to hit Suge's head, allegedly. You know? Because they was avenging, you know what I mean? What went on. I don't want y'all avenging anything, but I want y'all to know that this is the way it works. This is back in the 90s, because that's, you know, it's been the death of that era of loyalty, honor, morals, and principles, and the code on the street. And now everybody is blending them together to make it fit their rat bastard ways. There's no reason or justification for telling. That's why I say don't get involved in the game if you got a reason, if you feel there's a reason to tell. Don't get involved in the game. Allegedly, one of Keefe's men was dressed up as a UPS worker, went and knocked on Suge's studio, tried to get in to blow his brains out, just so you understand. But Suge didn't answer for whatever reason, you know what I mean? But if he would have opened, you know what I mean? You heard it out of Keefe D's mouth, you know, where he said, Y'all trying to hem me up. But, trust me, they didn't go there to go talk about nothing dressed in a UPS uniform. you know? Keefe's right-hand man, let me show you how vicious this is. I'm not even gonna say his name because I'm not into name calling. I'm just using my platform to let y'all know how, the streets play out and the rules to the street. That's all this is. So Keefe's right-hand man, they tried, to gun him down. They went to his house and they saw someone coming out. I guess that fits the description or whatever. The dude wasn't even involved in the game. He was dropping his kids off. He was going to work, but he put his kids in the car and he was gunned down 35 times. He got shot 35 times by an AK-47. You know how big an AK-47 bullet is? You know what 35 bullets this big feel like riddling a human body? That's how real it was out there. And that's how real it is now. But y'all haven't seen the consequences, to running the streets, to ratting, you know what I mean? You haven't seen the consequences. I'm from an era where if you tell, you get decapitated. If you tell, I've seen men get decapitated for telling. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, don't go out there because you don't know when you're going to run across a man that's going to be honoring the old morals and principles and want to decapitate you for telling. And you think, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was just using my Twitter fingers. You know what I mean? Nah, my brother, stop it. A man that had nothing to do with it for mistaken identity was gunned down, shot 35 times by AK-47 in front of his children in his home. Welcome to the hood. Like Ice Cube said, today was a good day. I didn't even have to use my AK. But not that day. Just letting you know what it is. Now, after that hit, where they tried to hit Keefe D's man, but they hit the wrong man. Keefe D's man, who they tried to hit, he went and allegedly, I'm going to say, ran to the police for help and started telling. And started becoming a rat bastard. That's why I hate rat bastards. Instead of arming up and going to war, he went and jumped on the other side to get protection. You don't do that. That's why I say don't get involved in the street. I know y'all don't like how real and raw I am, and I know I scared a lot of y'all away so my views don't be as much as the rat bastards that tone things down and make up lies and tell on each other and all this old crap that goes on these joints. But dude went and started working with him. After he started working with them, because they done shot a man 35 times with an AK-47, he knew it was meant for him, he wanted out. Like the show that I'm watching with Tommy, where, the white dude who even killed his father, he didn't want no beef with the Serbs and all of that. And he didn't want to go to jail, so he ran and hooked up with the police to try and bring down Tommy. That's why all of this is a part of this environment that I'm telling y'all to stay out of, whether it's in a movie or it's real life. That's what it is, just so you understand. Now, Keefe's house got raided after that. They ran down in Death Row Studio from the information this man gave. It wasn't nothing nice. Orlando Anderson is such a gangster. And I know y'all don't like me saying that because, rest in peace to Tupac. He killed Tupac. I know Tupac personally. And, I pray for his soul. Because he didn't deserve to die. But at the same time, I feel no man deserves to be in prison. Not even the rat bastards that testified against me. I wouldn't work with the government to get the rat bastards that testified against me to get locked up. The government tried to tell my lawyers, hey, they're telling on him, tell him he could tell on them and we'll cut him a deal. And I fired my lawyer for even talking to the government. And I wanted to spit in his face, but there was a glass in between us for him even bringing me that offer. Because there is no working with the other side when you on the criminal side. And that's why I stepped out of that, and I'm trying to help prevent y'all from going into that side. Now, Suge Knight was locked up for kicking Orlando Anderson in the head like it was a soccer ball. You know what I mean? And he was locked up for his parole violation. While he's locked up for his parole violation, he had to go meet with Suge's attorney. You know what I mean? He had to go meet with Suge's attorney in his attorney's office, and he was bringing his attorney. And this man knows the rules of the game, and he's always ready to engage in war because you never know what strategies your opponents may use. So even though he was going to Suge Knight's attorney's office to go talk with them, in the attorney's office, with the attorneys present, he called his uncle, OG Keefe D, and said, yo, they want me to come down here to go holler at Suge and and the lawyers and I'm going to bring 2 pistols in case they try something. I'm going to murder everything in the room. You know what I mean? He said, bring 2 pistols. Man, yo, D, I got to give him a round of applause. I got to give him a round of applause, man. That's for Orlando Anderson. Rest in peace, young gangster. Rest in peace, young gangster. And a lot of you rat bastards don't like me saying that, but never should any man be dead, get murdered, go to prison. But when you at war, there's casualties of war. Remember that, casualties of war. Even babies get killed in war. God forbid even my child get killed in war, so y'all understand how serious this is. Just like my brother got killed in this casualty of this war on drugs that we was dealing with and running in knees deep. And I'm not going to sit here and work with the government to keep or get anyone locked up that had to do with that. This young man, Keefe, Orlando Anderson, so you understand, he told Keefe, yo, come meet me down at the lawyer office. I got to meet with Suge's attorney and bring 2 pistols. You know what I mean? Because you already know if shit goes sour, he murdering everything. I respect him to the fullest, and I don't give a crap about you rat bastards that don't like it. You know what I mean? Because I'm talking about from the criminal point of view where he's at. Because I know what that's like, because I was in that world. So I know y'all don't understand and might even say, oh, he's straddling the fence, he's this and that. No, I was in hell, and I came back, and I'm trying to bring your soul to heaven, you viewers that's watching this, so don't go down that road. That's why I didn't disrespect T.K. Kirkland. I just let him know that, yo, you don't let the Europeans set you up to tell on your comrade and corroborate anything that would get another man in prison. And you said you was cool with Keefe D, but yeah, he on YouTube saying, oh yeah, he 100% knew Zip. Oh yeah, they was together 10 or 15 times. Come on, my nigga, shut up, damn it. What's wrong with you, man? Shut the F up. Wish I had one of the shirts. Man, cop your shut the F up shirt. Somebody get this man a shut the F up shirt. Get in your feelings all you want. You're nothing but a comedian anyway. So don't try and be a gangster, man. You was in a circle with a few gangsters. Not disrespecting you, but man, play your position, my brother. That's all I'm asking. Play your position, man, and we'll respect that. We'll respect you playing your position. You went to college in Arizona, and you was a comedian, and you told jokes amongst gangsters, and you was in the vicinities of gangsters cut from the cloth of being a gangster, but that don't make you a gangster, and that don't make you any less of a man, Mr. T.K. Kirkland. Just being honest and trying to just talk to you as cool as possible, because being that you're a comedian, you like attention, who knows, you might try and go at me, but I could get real nasty with the mouth like I could get nasty with the other thing too. So stop it. I don't want to go there. My number flashes on the screen. I even verbally tell you my number. If you got an issue, call me and we deal with it. 917-680-9091. That's only if you got an issue. Other than that, I don't need to hear from you. You're not important to me. No disrespect to you, but you're not in my league, you're not in my circle, and you're definitely not my homie after what I seen you doing on Vlad TV. No disrespect to you, and no disrespect to Vlad. You watch these programs for entertainment, but you brothers going on these programs, stop telling on other comrades. Please, that's all I'm asking. TK, don't take it the wrong way. I just want you to understand that they're going to pull you into the trial to say what you said on Vlad, because Vlad was setting you up. And that's not to say anything bad about Vlad, because if you know a man is a cop and you sit down and talk to him, you can't get mad. If you sit down and talk to a cop and reveal information you had no business relaying, and then say, oh, the cop tricked me. No, the cop don't trick you, because you have control of your mind. The first thing that we learn, even in the Quran, is that the greatest weapon that we have is our tongue. And that's the worst weapon we have at the same time. Your tongue could get you killed or take you to heaven. So stop it, Suge, allegedly offered Orlando Anderson allegedly gave Orlando Anderson 60,000, because you two rat bastards done ran with that narrative, because whatever narrative you see on YouTube, you run with. He allegedly gave Orlando 60,000 to testify at his parole hearing. He had nothing to do with it. But ask yourself this, you little rat bastards. You rat bastard. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Don't even tap out yet. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you 3 seconds after this. Let me ask you rat bastards this. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with you dudes telling, but just admit that, I'm going to tell if I get caught, and that's it. You know what I mean? If I get caught, I'm going to tell. And then I can understand that, to stay away from you and make sure I don't do anything in front of you, because you just as good as, the camera on the iPhone. You know what I mean? You're just as good as the camera on the iPhone. Now, let me finish what I'm saying. This brother Suge allegedly gave Orlando Anderson 60,000 for him to testify on his behalf that he didn't have anything to do with the fighting in Vegas with Tupac, and he was trying to break the fight up, this and that. But would you rat bastard, this is a question to you rat bastards right now. Would you rat bastards, if you beefing with someone you know is going to take your life, and they tell you, hey, I'm going to give you $60,000 for you to get me out of jail? You know what I mean? And if he get out of jail, then the beef is going to be on. He's going to try and kill you again. Would you rat bastards take the $60,000 and have this so-called killer come back at you? Answer that in the comment, and let's see who's going to be real. Would you take $60,000 to let a man that you feel is trying to kill you get out of jail to get another opportunity to try and kill you? Before you rat bastards sit here and say, oh, Orlando only testified because he got 60,000. He didn't have to take it. He didn't have to take it. But that young man took it because he knows the beef with Suge is not within the judicial system. The same as Tupac Shakur knew that. That's why the officer that was the first respondent stated out his mouth that when he asked Tupac, who shot you? Tupac said, F you. Because that's how real this game get. And that's why I'm telling you, youngest, don't go out there. Cash App on the screen. Make sure you hit it. Say it was created in 2020 for you rat bastards that don't understand that the game is to be sold. I just gave y'all so much jewels that you'll never get on another YouTube channel. You probably would never get in your life, because you'll never get this close to a gangster again. And when I'm dead and gone, I got over 800 videos. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 videos before God decides to do what He gonna do with me. That way my grandkids could have these videos, because every video that I'm doing right now when I'm gone at my demise, you rat bastards, it's gonna claim me as a hero, and you love what I've been saying, when the whole time it irks you, because when I say what I say, you feel that I'm talking directly to you when it's not intended directly to you. It's to your whole rat bastard race. That's it. It's not to no one in particular. So the little rat bastards that get offended and run out and make a video because they feel I'm talking about them, you're not the only rat bastard out there. There's millions of you. Just stay away from me and identify yourself. I identified who I am. I'm a man that honor principle. So if you're a man that don't honor principle, just tell me that. And then I know how to deal with you accordingly. When I go in the store and I go buy my Black and Miles, I'm buying it from a potential rat bastard. But I still do business with him. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be on the phone saying anything in his store, in his vicinity, that he could hear me to put me in harm's way. But it's not gonna stop me from spending my money to buy this Black and Mild or whatever I choose to buy. When I go buy the designer glasses, the guys who make the designer glasses are rat bastards. But I still have to do business with them to a certain extent. But I know who they are. So I know when I go in their store to don't do anything in front of them, their cameras, their workers, because they're all in a different league and got different morals and principles. So I'm not promoting don't snitch this, don't snitch that. I'm promoting identify yourself. I'm identifying myself that I stand on principles and morals. So identify to me if you're doing the same or you not. And that don't make that I got an issue with you. That just means now I identify you. If I know that, that's a skunk, I don't hate the skunk. But at the same time, I'm not gonna run with the skunk for him to piss on me. And then I gotta go take a bath in what they do, tomato juice, but there's nothing to take a bath in when a rat bastard, piss on you and get you life in prison. I'm riding right now, man. Y'all don't understand how I ride because a lot of y'all is new here, but I want y'all to understand that, man, that this is not promoting anything. And you have to give Orlando Anderson his props as a man from the street. Just like you got to give, the man that goes to work, take care of his kids, take care of his family, the props, because that's the ultimate real man, because he stays out here and take care of his family. But that's under society's way that we're supposed to go by, that I want you to go by. But if you choose to run the streets like I did, like Orlando did, know that you could go out like I went out and get life plus 20 and pray you get out after 26 and a half years. I looked at 4 walls for 26 years. I'm not ashamed to say it. And I got on my knees after 11 years and prayed every night that God would allow me to see my freedom again and be there for my elderly mother before she transformed back to the essence, and I could be there to raise my children or my grandchildren, because after 26 years old, even though they're my children, they're no longer babies. They gave me babies. I came home to grandchildren that I now have to raise. So now I have to get a job, whether it's on YouTube, letting you know, send a cash app to support the hustle, because this is my job, for me to support my family. And I'm trying to save not only your family, but potentially your life from someone that might be listening that'll go out and get a pistol and try and shoot the op and hit you with a stray bullet, or your children, grandchildren, a loved one with a stray bullet. If I stop one man from pulling that pistol from watching my channel, I just saved many lives. Is this too much for you to understand? Am I riding too much for you? Gunshots to you rat bastards that don't understand that. you know. And let's not forget the flip-flop wearing in public trolls. I hate you guys. Because you just won't admit that you a flip-flop wearing in public, dude, and you taking life for granted that nothing is going to happen. It's safe outside. I could wear flip-flop. Dudes is wearing flip-flops in 20 degrees weather. With snow on the ground, they're wearing flip-flops. The car don't even have control of itself in the weather. And you out there in flip-flops. So how do you got control of yourself to get out the way of a potential car accidentally sliding on the road while you're in flip-flops and then have your lovely children or your woman with you? That's why I hate you guys. And then the trolls. The trolls that they come to the channel and they look and they say, oh, you know, look at his bottom teeth are so yellow. Oh, look at his hat, it don't match. Yes, my bottom teeth is yellow because I've been through hell, chains, smoking in prison for 26 effing years, man. And I'm trying to prevent you from going through it, and I'm proud of it. Because that's what made me who I am today, and I don't want you to have to go through what I went through to be who I am today, which is now an honorable man trying to save the youth. Orlando Anderson, you know, back to him. Let's get to riding. All right, let's get to riding. You know, but before that, I just want to put a little music on for you real quick. I ain't going to end yet. All right, I just want to get you a little music to cheer myself back up, because now I'm going to bring you to the closing. You understand? Even though Suge allegedly offered or gave Orlando Anderson $60,000 to testify against him, Orlando wanted to take the beef where it belonged, on the streets instead of in the courts, and he got a bonus for it if it's true that he got $60,000. But that don't mean that's why he took it, because like I just said, you rat bastards, put in the comments, would you take $60,000 to let a man out of jail that's trying to kill you? And I know y'all ain't even think about it like that. But y'all quick to, I hate trolls. You go up there and say, oh, he did it because he got $60,000. Would you let your killer out for $60,000? Would you let your alleged killer out for $60,000? Or would you want, you know, this system to take care of him? Would you want criminal justice to take care of him? Or would you want street justice, nigga? Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. You know, that didn't help Suge Knight, even though he testified. You understand? To show you how real Suge is, you know? Suge still got 9 years for that parole violation, even though he allegedly gave Orlando $60,000, and Orlando came and testified to say he had nothing to do with it. He tried to break it up, which was gangster. Suge is still keeping it gangster. Suge can easily say, Orlando's the one that shot me out the window. Big Dre the one that shot me out the window. But no. Some things, like T.K. Kirkland said, Ginger, stop it, killer. Killer! Ginger! All right? Ginger, stop it, girl. But that's what I'm saying, man. Nothing but killers around, you know what I mean? And I don't need a big-ass pit bull and all that, you know? Ginger, relax, you know? I'm babysitting my daughter's dog, as I told you. You know, I don't need a big dog to make me feel good. I don't need a big gun to make me feel good. A little gun would do. You know what I mean? A little dog would do. You know, I don't need a big SUV and what they call that, a big Range Rover. I could drive a Volkswagen and still be a big nigga. Just so you understand. Like I said, Suge Knight still got 9 years in prison, even though he testified. And even after that, you know what I mean? Even after that, he still would not tell on who shot him in the car, because he's in a different moral and principle place than you rat bastards that say you want justice for Tupac. But at the same time, you running the streets. If you're working a 9 to 5, taking care of your kids, going to school, doing what you want by all means, You're supposed to want justice for Tupac in the justice system. But if you're on the streets as much as you love Tupac, you're not supposed to wish anyone in prison because you got a beef with them. You want to take care of them with these yourself, your own bare mittens and claws. If you're not going to do that, leave it alone. Don't get involved in the street. And I'm telling you, don't get involved in the street. It's not worth it. This might be a little too much for you rat bastards to comprehend because you're just looking at something to just, try and divert the people from my message. But that's what they do. Now, Orlando, right? Orlando got shot in both knees with an AK-47 and was still moving on the street. I got shot 4 times, had to jump off a 6-story building with 4 bullets in me and still chose to run the streets because that's how we are when we choose a side. And that's why I'm telling y'all it's not worth it. Don't choose the side that me and Orlando chose or Suge. You understand? Or my brother Lou Sims, Farris, you know what I mean? Peter Shue, Sea-Dog from California. You understand what I'm saying? Kilo from California. You understand what I'm saying? Lil Durk, Father Big Durk, you know what I mean? Shorty Dope, Antone White, Bonaparte, ER, Larry Moe, Antone White. I can say names all day that, we chose sides because of who we are, and we honor that. And now we're trying to help save you and stop you from choosing the side that we chose, Now, I'm going to cap this up, I'm still riding. Orlando was later killed at a car wash because he went to go meet, he was in a restaurant, so I hear, allegedly. He was in a restaurant eating, he saw a dude that owed him some money. He ran, got his pistol away, got his thing, came back, and he went and confronted him. It was 3 of them against him and his man, And check out the way this closed out so you understand. It was 3 of them against him, but he confronted them. He said, yo, you owe me money, man. Where my money at? Orlando didn't like his answer, even though they was outnumbered. He pulled out, bust off, you know what I mean? They bust off. He got hit when he fell. His man allegedly, instead of running like you rat bastards would, instead of Orlando running, instead of Orlando's man, I'm talking about, running from the fight after he saw Orlando shot in front of him, about to die if he wasn't already dead, because they said he died at the scene of the crime. His man picked up the joint, allegedly, and bust back. Let's get the guns going. His man bust back to avenge his brother's death. And he survived, and he got life in jail. I'm not even going to say his name. If y'all watch these little rat bastard YouTube channels, y'all know who his name is, but I respect that man too, because he took his life sentence and laid down, and you don't see him on social media, making up no stories and trying to live the fame of he picked up the pistol when Orlando Anderson got killed and shot back and da-da-da-da, and now he's jailing and make him a real man. No. He's repenting for his choices now because they put him in that same 4 white walls they had me in for 26 years. And now he has a chance to think and, God willing, come out like Unique with a whole new outlook on life and try and save the youth that want to be saved. And I'm sure he'll hate you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing in public trolls just as much as I do. Cop the book of Ruin Harlem. Like this video, share this video, like this video, share this video, you know what I mean? Subscribe, and share this video and cop the book of Ruin Harlem. I'm tapping out because I'm tired of this crap that I'm seeing on this social media, man. Damn.
Cheers, cheers, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in Uptown. They be horn Uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in Uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.